Hello everyone, welcome back to Far Offside or the United Dave channel. And to begin with, we had an excellent watch along for the El Clasico last night. And thanks to everyone who joined in, even though it wasn't in huge numbers, but whoever joined in, I really, really appreciate it. We had a fun time watching the El Clasico. Sadly, not for Barcelona fans after what went down during the match and after the match. First thing first, congratulations to Real Madrid on winning their El Clasico match. It does not matter how you win it. You got the 3 points. You got the bragging rights for now. It's good for you. You should celebrate it wholeheartedly, like you need to. And talking about the match, I won't go into tactical analysis because that's not my forte. I am not comfortable in tactically analyzing it. I just watch the game for fun. But to begin with, the lineup, I would like to show you that this was the lineup that Madrid went with, and that was a lineup that Barcelona went with. Now, Madrid had a very predictive lineup that we were expecting, but at the same time, it's a very solid lineup if you look at it. On the other hand, Barcelona, with a very injury stricken um, squad, like if you look at it, then they have a lot of players that are injured or are not available. Dani Olmo is not available, Gavi is not available, and very importantly, very important, Joan Garcia is not available. Rafinha, who was set to return for the El Clasico, was not able to make it because of some training setback. Um, just to be clear on this, that it wasn't just a high stake game for Real Madrid as a club, but it was also a big challenge for Xabi Alonso because this was his first El Clasico as a Real Madrid manager. And before this, another significant game that Madrid plays is the Madrid Derby, which is against their rivals Atletico Madrid, which Real Madrid lost 5-2, and it was a very good game from Atleti's end. They knew what they were doing, and in this game, I would say Real Madrid knew what they were doing. Barcelona were progressing the ball well, were keeping possession well, but when where it mattered the most, finishing and the final third finish, that's where Barcelona were lacking. I do not actually blame them for that because Ferran Torres is your striker, and I don't think that you can expect much from Ferran Torres in situations like this. Maybe you would expect um, that gets Ferran gets into right positions and maybe scores and tap in, but you cannot expect from him the kind of quality that you get from players like Mbappe, Lewandowski in the box because they have a formidable presence in the box. Um, to to go on with the match, first goal obviously came from Real Madrid, and it was none other than Kylian Mbappe. Absolutely brilliant finish. He has been in a red hot form this season. There is no denying that. He is a great player. Um, but at times he was caught offside. Barcelona did well in the beginning, I would say. Slowly, the match gained pace, and if you were watching the game and during those first half, or like the first 10 to 15 minutes, both the team were very passive. They were not that aggressive. They were not attacking. They just wanted the other team to make a mistake so that they can capitalize. Um, then Fermin, the Ferminator comes in, scores an equalizer. Then there was a slight, I would say, a ray of hope for Barcelona that they are coming back into this game. But then what happens is Barcelona's defense gives up. Bellingham is at a right position at the right time, and when was it? And Bellingham scores just before the halftime. Bellingham scores the second goal. And that's where things started to go downhill for Barcelona. when Barcelona came back from the halftime, I think Lamine Yamal slowly started getting involved in this game. Uh, Before that, a big shout out to Alvaro Carreras. The way he played yesterday was fantastic. And as a Manchester United fan, I could not be more happier for him. Um, Even though due to the fraud, Eric Ten Hag, we were not able to keep him, but it's great to see that he's doing well at Madrid. And he was one of the biggest factors for Madrid's defense, in my opinion, because I think Lamine Yamal posted uh, had the most threat against Madrid because it's very very hard to stop him, and I don't think many players can do that at the left back. I think not Fran Garcia nor Ferland Mendy would have been able to do that, but Alvaro Carrera stepped up. He did an absolutely fantastic job, um, and just Lamine had a lot on his plate that evening because after whatever he said in those interviews, whatever he posted on his Instagram stories, we all know that when you talk, you need to walk the talk. That's what the saying is. Now, Lamine has been able to do that a lot many times previously, but he is a 18-year-old guy, 18-year-old kid, if I say, and like it's not a given that he's going to perform in every single game, and not all of his games go well. People should know that. Now, yeah, I agree with the fact that you need to walk the talk, but at the same time you need to realize that in this kind of a game, El Clasico, you actually throw out this thing called as calm. No one is calm before the El Clasico. Everyone has something to say. So Lamine did it. Lamine could not control himself. 18-year-old kid, still to achieve emotional maturity. So yeah, but no one cares about it. So then what happens is Madrid were defensively solid. They were absolutely solid, and whatever Barcelona threw at them, they were able to stop it. There was this one chance where Lamine almost like gave an assist to Kunde when Kunde was through the Madrid defense, and that's where I thought that maybe Barcelona could have scored an equalizer, but it could not have it happen because of that chest touch that Kunde took. And I did not think even if he didn't take that chest touch, it could have gone someplace. Um, that is that. I think then there was that penalty drama that went on that how this should be a penalty, how this should not be a penalty. Mbappe missed a penalty. Mbappe missed a penalty. Then Mbappe missed a penalty, and I think there was another penalty that was given. I don't exactly remember that, but yeah, there was a penalty given, and then there was a penalty given for handball on Eric Garcia. Even though there is an explanation to that Eric Garcia was at a very natural position that he was trying to get up, and it was unfortunate that the ball landed on his arm. So it is what it is. A war, you need to be lucky. War needs to be at your side. At the same time, I would say the refereeing was terrible. The referee was shit. It didn't go for either Barcelona nor for Madrid. The referee was just was on weed or whatever drug he was on. Then I think after all this, after the match ended, more drama begun with that fight between Madrid and Barcelona. Dani Carvajal and Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal inviting for a WWE fight. Bullshit. Overall, I think uh, Barcelona were injury stricken. They could not create anything. They could not create much. And Real Madrid were a better team in those senses. And defensively, they were a better team. They took their chances, they scored it. Mbappe doing his job perfectly. Um, Talking about Jude Bellingham, then Jude Bellingham uh, did his job defensively really well. Talking about Barcelona, another unfortunate incident of Pedri on a red card. So he will be missing Barcelona's next fixture. So now Barcelona needs to. Now it's a very urgent, and I think it's a very emergency uh, period that is going on for Barcelona. And let's see how Barcelona manages to tackle this problem right now. And all the best to both the teams um for their upcoming matches. And Madrid fans enjoy, and Barcelona fans can hope that the next El Clasico goes in their favor. They are able to come back stronger. With that being said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the channel. And I'll see you pretty soon with a Manchester United and Brighton video very soon. Until then, peace out.